All right. So I've taken a quick 10-minute break and we're ready to blast back into it. Hey, in terms of skyrocketing your productivity, it is one of the best things that you could possibly do is to take frequent breaks just to get up, stretch, get some more water, or whatever it is that you've got to do. I'm going to go back to sharing my screen now. Here we are, and just so you can see, we're starting the clock back. Boom. 6:32. Fun to just watch it count down, isn't it? All right, we're back to options here and there, and now we're going to go on to setting up our pages. And to set up the pages, the first thing we're going to do is pages, add new, and we're just going to go rapid fire here. We're going to create our home page and just publish it. Not going to actually put anything in there. These are just placeholders at the moment. We're going to create the blog page. Sometimes on membership sites, a lot of times I don't do blogs because just don't find a use for it. If you're developing strategic partnerships, you don't have to even worry about content marketing. All of your content is behind the paywall, but you know, that's up to you. We're going to put in, oh, there's members. Oh, well, wait a minute. Have you been, as I said before, have you been counting how many mistakes that I've made? Well, let's just go to all pages again and see what we've got so far. We've got our home, account, about, login, a sample page, thank you page. Some of these are created by MemberPress. Yeah, okay, so now we're back. We're back on track. We're going to create the members page. Then we're going to create our contact page. Got to remember to click add new. These are your basic pages that you have on pretty much every website. You know, it's just like I said, right now, all we want is to make sure that we can link to them. That way we can make it look all nice. And as we're editing it, we can edit it from the links that we're putting on here. We also need a terms of use. You see, and we need a privacy policy. Boy, wouldn't that be nice if your terms of use and your privacy policy were blank and you didn't have to create those and read all of that legal jargon. But that's beside the point. That's for a different day. So now what we're going to do, now we've got these up here, we need to make sure that from our reading page, we are clicking static page. For our front page, we want to make sure that's our home page. And for our post page, we want to make sure that's blog. And save changes. Boom. Very quick. Now we're going to actually go in and design the site. So let's go to Appearance, Customize. This is going to open up the Customizer, not Cornerstone, and we're going to build this on the Integrity Stack just because that's the one that I like best. And so we're just going to start. As you can see, there's the stacks. You can go off of whatever stack that you want. They're all excellent. Renew and Integrity are both two of my favorites. We're going to go with a light design. Top bar transparencies are off. The blog option, we don't want a blog header for our blog page. And that's pretty much it for the customizing the integrity part of it. Now, layout. We're going to go with the full width. These are all perfectly fine. Sidebars at the right side of the page. Content width is great. Background color, background pattern. We're going to go with white for our background color. And we'll save and publish that. You can see here with this with the customizer editor, it's just amazing, just amazing what you can actually do. Now for the body font, we're going to make this all in Montserrat, and I like to use a black. It's easier to read on any screen. Do 14 point, that looks great. For headings, We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do Montserrat. I really like in terms of these headings here, when you have the uppercase on, it gives it just a bit of a boldness. And with this particular font, it is just nice. It just is very aesthetically pleasing. And for our site links, we're going to want them to be that beautiful blue that we have here with the skyrocket. And so we're just going to copy that from our color palette. Whoops. Yes, I do realize that we are counting down. Site links, going to be that color. You'll see here. Very nice, beautiful blue. And the site links hover, we'll make that a slightly darker gray, and save and publish. Cool. Now let's skip down to header. We've got a static top. That means it's not going to go. If you do fixed top, you can see it as it updates. It will stay at the top. You can do fixed left or right. I recommend keeping them at the top for your membership site. I usually use a static top because there's no need for having the links that are up here in the menu bar when you're doing that. I usually do an inline layout instead of stacked, though I have used stacked before. You can see the stacked will put the menu underneath the logo. It just adds more space. I like to keep this the header up there very small and able to do that. So we'll give this a little bit bigger of a height. And as far as the logo image, we're not going to use the logo text, but we will open our logo image, go to our desktop, and we created that logo a little bit earlier. Going to upload that, and my image is in the way. What are we going to do? We're going to have to pull me. Where are we going to put me at? Good question. We might just have to pull me off the screen. You wouldn't mind that, would you? Yeah, we'll pull me off the screen for now. Anyway, we're going to choose this image, see what he looks like. Ooh, nice. Nice, very nice. And we will bring the logo alignment. Let's see if we can get that a little nicer. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Skyrocket productivity. Now, the links for your nav bar, we're going to go back, paste in that nice blue that we've got, and when we hover over, oh, I like that already. And, nav bar font, we were going to go with that Montserrat. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Not totally for sure. And we've got an uppercase. We're going to make that regular. Yes, I like that better. And we'll make that larger for our menu. Ooh, I'm liking it already, folks. Liking it already. Yep, that looks like a good width there. What did we put in for the navbar logo alignment? Yeah, that's fine. And so I don't ever use the header widget areas. I find them pointless, and I always turn breadcrumbs off. Save and publish. Now, for our buttons, let's create our buttons here. Flat, rounded, regular. For the button text, white. Of course, the button background color, we're going to want the blue. Button border, put a white border around it. And when we hover over it, we're going to want the button background to turn into that nice gray that we have for the hover. And again, the border will be white. Can't really see this yet, but you'll see later. And plus you can change the styling on any of the buttons that you do, which is awesome. So we go back to our list over here, and we have basically designed what we need to do. Now, I'm going to go into, this is our X Member Pro site, and I'm going to go into the customizer on that and pull over, notice the accordions here, they're a different color than what is normal. And so that is done through custom coding. And I want to make sure that all my links are bold. So that's a custom code too. That anytime that there's on the sites custom links. And then for our accordions, we want to make sure that they're the right color too. I want them to match the color of the site. So we just need to copy paste that, go back, get our color. If I'm confusing you, please raise your hand, even though I won't be able to call on you because you're not actually here with me at the moment. Now, I have just put that on the wrong page, as you can see. Mistake number 564 of this. Let's try the right page this time. Perfect. I'm going to save that and publish it. Now it is time to build our homepage. So we're going to exit out of this. And we're going to go to Pages, Home, hover over it, Edit with Cornerstone. Ooh, if you're with me on loving Cornerstone, please give me a shout because I just love this. I love this. I love Cornerstone, how easy it is to do all of this. And so we're going to go to the gear icon here. We're going to do blank, no container, header or footer. And then we're going to save it. That's going to update it for us. Perfect. Now we're going to go in and add a new section. Let's go in here. I want to make the background color kind of that gray that's when it's hover. Very close. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're not going for perfection here. We're just going for productivity. So let's put in our headline. This is going to be the first page that they see. So do custom headline. And we're going to do skyrocket your productivity. And you can see it's very dark at the moment, but we're going to change that. We'll make it a little bit bigger. And we're going to put in some custom code here. Ooh, very nice. Like it already. And we'll make the middle one white. And we'll make the last one blue again. Make sure there's a space between your and productivity. Ooh, I love how you can just see everything right there in the editor. And it's just really, really nice. Okay, so now we're going to just turn that, boom, right into the middle. Ooh, this is coming together really nice already. Can you tell I'm excited? One of the things we want to do is take the padding off at the top of this. So you can see that's making it a lot nicer in terms of the spacing that we've got, not as much spacing up at the top. And then we're going to go back to adding more elements. This time we're going to add a nice, just a text element underneath our headline. And we're going to just say how to get stuff done now. And again, we're going to go center with that. And we get the visual on that. We can change our text color to white. Nice. And if we have to, we can change the font size on that. How big does that make it look? That's a little too big, but we'll go with it. Ah, very nice. Save that. Then we're going to add a video. It's easier to do it this way. Much easier. And right now I don't have that video created, so I'm going to go to youtube.com and we're just going to take this old video and we're going to get our embed code from that. Come on back. Then we can just see, ooh, that is a very, very big video. Let's see if I change this. I'm going to want to create, we got the section. Within the section, we've got rows. So I'm going to add a new row and okay, let's definitely undo that because we want the second row to be this way. We need to do, this is how I like to do it. If you, oops, 3 out of 3. No, we need 3 out of 5. Look how cool that is. How cool that is. That's really neat. Being able to do that. There's your video in there. And underneath that, we're going to create another row, and that is going to be for our button. Click me. This is going to say, sign up today. And we're going to maintain all of that. Let's go to Jumbo. And if we look at the that row, let's look at the row here. Boom. Perfect. And we have built that out. Now, we're going to create a new section underneath that and save. And we're going to put a headline in there. I believe that's what we want to go with. Does that seem too hypey? I don't know. Go back to our section here. We definitely want to make sure that it is, the padding is right. Much, much better. 7 steps to skyrocketing your productivity and achieve your goals. So I bet you can guess where we're headed with this in terms of our section. We're going to add in what those 7 steps are. And I'm going to just, there's multiple different ways that we can do this, but I'm just going to use the, we have this row, and well, we have this section. Within this section, we have this row. In this row, I'm going to create 2 columns. And in this column, it is going to be a featured list. And we just go through. We're going to change all of those colors again. Let's exit out of this. Change the colors of our featured list items to match our amazing blue. We've got the circle. And so this would be your, where we would put in our information for what we're going to do. So we're going to do align with your purpose. I'll go back here to this. Nice. Very nice. And I don't like how close this is. So just insert a gap. And at this point, I'm just kind of putting together the template. So you'll notice that as we go through, I don't finish everything completely. For instance, this does not have the button to our sign up page yet, but it will eventually. This is just getting a general template down. I work in templates of, I'm not going to have all of what we need to put in here exactly, but it will be very close. Just going to add some more feature boxes here. I like circles better. So what is item number 4? Gathering your resources, such as X theme. You need your X theme so that you can build your websites for sure. Now, what's number 5? Number 5 is scheduling ruthlessly. I had to schedule ruthlessly. Things are going to be competing for your time, folks. And if you're going to skyrocket your productivity, you got to make sure that you're scheduling ruthlessly. You're keeping to your schedule. That way you can get done what it is that you need to get done. And of course, there's work. The dreaded work word. But you know what? Work is how you move forward. Is it updating? Let's save it here. Go back. Oh. Cornerstone, what have you done? Well, what we'll do is we'll go back to the dashboard, and then we'll go back into edit with Cornerstone. That's better. sometimes you have little hiccups like that when working with software. Sometimes you just gotta go back to go forward. And of course, number 7 is to nourish and defend. Big shout out to the guys at ThemeCo for making this wonderful, wonderful piece of software that helps us to just visually see everything that we need to see. Not for sure what's going to go over here yet. Going to be some explainer images, but we're just going to move on for now. And I'm going to add a new section, and add. I'm actually going to duplicate this because I kind of like this. And we'll pull the but we're going to make this do we like this? No, not too much of a fan of it. We're going to go and just make it that the dark color like the first one. And we're going to make the color just white. Helps big time. And we're going to announce this really cool bonus that we've got. Plus, we'll do bonus. Wake up, how to double your productivity with the supercharged wake up routine. And we don't need this guy, but we will do a text element on one side. And for this, we're going to do an image. Now, one of the places I like to go is pixabay.com. The other is, let me just say like wake up. See if there's any. She looks like she's having fun waking up in the morning. But the other is a good, like a good picture of a sunrise would work here. So for that, I like to use like unsplash.com. And these are completely free, royalty free, without attribution places that you can go to get great stock photography. Let's see if we can find a really nice sunrise. I'm seeing things that look more like sunsets. I think again, this is unsplash.com. Ooh, check that out. They're having fun. I kind of like this one for now. Go here, download this guy. Actually, we'll copy him, bring him into Photoshop, and pare him down a little bit. Let's go with a 750. And we'll save him. Go here to upload our image. Well, we saved him as a PSD. Let's save him as a JPEG. That'll probably help. And let's make sure we're going back to the right one. There's Wake Up. Insert text. Man, I am just all over the place. Let's get it together here. Insert text on the wake up routine here. Boom. So that's going to be there. So now we've got our video, sign up button, 7 steps of skyrocketing the productivity. We've got our column over here. We're going to put an image soon. We're going to talk about the wake up routine. I like to give it a little style, so we'll make it rounded. And save that. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next section, and we'll copy this section back over. Duplicate. Down. We're just building a sales page from scratch, folks. This. I'll just do a quick one of me. Meet the instructor. And go back to our pre-planning. We've got we're going to do a text box over here. And we'll make this font a little bit bigger. Yeah, they can go a little bit bigger. Nah, maybe that's too big. We'll stick with 4. Make sure we close out our tag here of our HTML. Then over here, we're going to delete this little featured list we got. And we're going to add an image. And that image will be of me. So I usually keep just a quick folder here that's got images, promo images. Need to go back to our section and this row. Anyway, we need to center the column. Looks good. Now we need to add in a frequently asked questions. So thankfully, that is as simple as duplicating this section again. Actually, let's delete that. Let's duplicate this section again. and we'll move that down. See how easy it is just to duplicate, and you just alternate. It makes a very nice image, something to look at. Custom headline here is going to be frequently asked questions. And then this row, we want just one. And we want to add the accordion. Nice. Are there any additional costs? And the next one will be how much time will it take? And next one will be how long do I have to access the training? Very simple. 3 easy to answer questions here. But might come back and do more. These are just easy ones to do. Now we're going to do our payment. So let's just duplicate the Meet the Instructor one again. And we'll pull him down below the frequently asked questions. And we'll go sign up today. Well, we're wanting to get to our row, and there we go. We want the one, and we want just a regular text box. And it's going to say sign up, get instant access to and your wake up, how to double your productivity. With the supercharged wake up routine. And of course, we want to make that font bigger, more recognizable. I think we're going to go with a 5. And another thing that's really cool that you can do is you can add in little line breaks here with the BR tag. And be better. Good, I like that. Duplicate our headline here and bring it down underneath the let's bold this to make it stand out. That's fine for now. And for this, we're going to do one-time payment of $297 and going to then underneath that add, well, we don't need a new row for that actually. What we need is just to pull in a button. And also a gap to deal with our spacing. And we'll make this, let's see what green looks like. Orange is a great complementary color to the blue. We'll stick with that. Then for this, I definitely want it to be huge. And last thing on this home page they'll be going to is to create a guarantee. And so for this section, I'm just going to duplicate him again. Move him down to the bottom here. Of course, I don't think we're going to need the final section. And actually, I'm going to delete this one because we want to go back to our alternating colors. We don't want to get outside of that. So we'll duplicate that one and put him down at the bottom. Perfect. Real simple. How to fix spacing issues. Adding a gap. And I'm going to do a 30-day, no questions asked. Boy, that's not how you spell asked. Money back guarantee. And actually, this can be smaller. Perfect. And this can also be smaller. And just copy this from a different website guarantee that I have. And that didn't go in where it was supposed to go. And we need to add an image. Nice. Very nice. Just do a quick spacing. And there you have it. That is it for the home page. It is the template for it is completely up, ready to go. You got 2 clear call to actions. You've got your page done. We're going to view it in a new window here, just to see. Skyrocket your productivity. And you can see here there's going to be some spacing issues that we're going to need to address here, especially, making sure that all these spaces are clean. But it's looking good. We've forgotten to close out a tag somewhere. I'm guessing it's up here somewhere. So we'll do that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take another break here, but that's basically how you set up your homepage.